Hi guys! Welcome back to the Escapism Podcast. I'm your host, Jaden.
I'm your host, Anaya.
And this week is Christmas!
Christmas near. That's why I'm dressed like it's Christmas morning.
And that's why I have a Santa hat on that I've had since I was in, middle school.
You can't tell me that I'm not some rich guy who's about to have my life changed by a Christmas carol in these pajamas. I even ironed them the first time I wore them.
Ironing pajamas?
Because I wanted them
Girl,
to
pop them in the dryer?
No, that's a waste of electricity.
So is ironing.
Not for as long, though.
No, you dry them for, literally 5 minutes. All the wrinkles out.
Oh, okay. Well, next time.
I would just let you know. A little hack.
Okay, so before we get started on today's episode, we're going to do a life update.
Life update.
Update your life with us. That's not really how this works, but...
No, it doesn't.
It's not at all how this works.
We tell you about our lives, not
Exactly.
the other way around. But you can if you want to in the comments.
I would love to hear it,
Yeah.
honestly. Give us a brief thing about the last 2 weeks for you.
Right. How's Christmas going?
How is it?
Christmas shopping. Christmas holidays.
How's the sales going? How many times have you bought stuff thinking this is the last time this will be on sale? Then you see it on sale the next 2 days, and you kind of want to buy more stuff.
That's how it was with Everjewels. It was like, the sale ends tonight. And
You're
then,
psych.
and then every time I get an email now, it's like, the sale ends next week. The sale ends in 2 days. I'm like,
I want more stuff.
bro, I could have waited a little bit,
That's how I felt with these pajamas. I got my first 2 pair when I went to Victoria's Secret, and it was on sale for $30, and then I went back on sale for $35, and I kept battling with myself if I was going to get it. And then my heart was a little broken because at first it said none available in my size nearby or for delivery. Damn. So then, and then I ran into the local Victoria's Secret, and they had my size. I literally speed walked in there, went straight to the register, put that cordion, and then I went to go meet my boyfriend and his family in Bath and Body Works.
Your pajama drawer is full.
It very much so is. When I was cleaning my room earlier this year, I literally told my mom, I don't need no more pajama sets. Don't let me pick up anymore. I have 3 of these in 3 different colors.
What's your problem?
I love a cozy
What's the other 2
pajama.
colors?
One of them is pink and black, and it has gold lining on it, like Victoria's Secret, and it even says Victoria's Secret on the lapel. And one of them is green and pink, like this too. But I think or it might be plaid.
Very wicked.
Exactly.
Very wicked.
But I'm not allowed to touch those 2 until Christmas because they're a gift from my mommy. Yeah. But she didn't hear that from me. I'm just going to be so shocked Christmas morning when I open them.
Oh my God.
Oof, you really pulled the wool over my eyes. But yeah. So tell us about your life, Jaden.
Since last time you saw me, guys, I was hacking it up, I was editing that episode 2 days ago. I was like, ooh.
Didn't know I'd come back from that one.
I'm not coughing anymore, guys. I'm fine. I'm in perfect health, mostly. The winter time is drying my nose out so bad, I actually want to die. I bought a humidifier. I have a face steamer right there. I have saline drops I'm putting in my nose.
In your nose?
Yeah.
People put saline drops in their nose?
Yeah, to help with the dry nose.
Well, I wish I had a dry nose. My nose has been so runny because of the cold.
Just because your nose is runny doesn't mean it's not dry.
Oh, well, I'm not shoving anything up there. I want it all out. Get it out!
I've just been working. Not telling you guys the other stuff about my job because that's
just a little too
none of my business and none of yours.
Yet still gonna tease you and let it torment you for the rest of this episode.
I've just been buying Christmas gifts. I've been fiending to go see Wicked. Still haven't seen it. I might have to go by myself. And I think that's it. Yeah.
I've been...
Wait, Sanaya told me something right before we started filming. I was like,
yeah,
wait.
she wants me to tell you guys. But first, my little life update. I haven't really done too much. I haven't really done too much. I started Christmas shopping. What else? I've been hanging out with a few friends, tried out a couple spots to eat, had a couple great hot boxes, beautiful, life-changing hot boxes. Oh, did I come on here already and I had saw Mona Leo in concert? No, last time I was here, I was going to go see her. She was really good. Avery was so nice to me at that concert. I actually, because we had smoked right before, and guys, I'm really proud of myself. I'm going to change my fat ass ways in the New Year's, trust, but I ate a whole AM pizza in 5 minutes, flat. because we were rushing to leave, and I had no drink, and I'm really proud of myself for that. I had a full face of makeup on like I do right now, and
how big is an ant pizza?
It's like a nice, like, it's like fully over my lap, probably, rectangular box. And yeah, I ate a whole pizza in 5 minutes because we were kind of rushing because it took us a minute to park, and then we had to get something to eat real quick, and then we had to walk to the Fillmore, and there was a line out there. But I hurried up and ate my pizza. Then we got to the line, we smoked, we got inside, I got my merch, this cute ass hoodie, which I'm now realizing I haven't shown you guys, but I'll show you guys the next episode we film. Not in the next one, because we're going to film that today. But in the next 2 weeks. You'll see. But after I got my merch, we were standing for a while, and we were waiting for her to perform. First of all, if you were going to see Mona Leo, you should leave your boyfriend at home. You should leave that big-ass boyfriend of yours at home, unless he's, like, 6 foot, like how mine is, because he's a convenient size. He's perfect for travel. But if you have a 6'5" man...
6 foot?
Just about. I'm making it seem like I'm dating the shortest man in the world. I don't know, guys, how tall he is. When he tells me he's 6 foot, I think he's 5'10", because I feel like everybody tells you that they're 6 foot now, and 6 foot just isn't.
I'm 6 feet tall.
Yeah, he's probably about your height, but also 6 feet isn't like 6 feet like how it used to be 6 feet, you know? Like, obviously, when you were a kid, 6 feet is like, whoa! And now that I'm, like, normal size, I can't get past what 6 feet really is, which is just average.
Yeah. Average-ish.
Yeah. But if your man is 6'5", leave that big ass man at home and make it a girls' night, because it was a pretty safe concert when I went. But yet there were a few tall ass men in the middle of the floor at a standing room concert, and all these short ass women at this obviously women popular concert couldn't see, and that sucked. But she was really good. I could see her all the way from the back, from where I was standing the second time, because at first we had good standing spots, but I got lightheaded, so we had to walk out from there. We went to go downstairs to go sit in the bar, and then we came back up after the first song, and we stood from the back. But it was a really good show wherever you were standing at. And I love when Stunna came out, and he did Animal. 8th grade me was so
Stunna
freaking...
Girl?
No, when her husband, Stunna...
I thought you said... Oh.
No. When her husband, Stunna, came out, I was really pressed because he did his song Animal, and that was my shit in 8th grade, and nobody else was as hype as Animal? I think I was.
So you sing it?
No, I will not sing it.
Oh, I don't know the song.
I will not sing it.
Why?
Because I will sound stupid. Because it's a rap song, and that's not my vibe on here. Okay. My vibe on here is very much musical. It's like, oh, like, that's where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm not at, like, nigga this, nigga that, you know?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's not my vibe.
That's not my vibe on here. That's not how I present myself.
Girl law.
But yeah, so the story that Jaden wanted me to tell you guys is the fact that I have a lockbox in my fridge. I could have, just as she was all clear.
Oopsie.
But I have a lockbox in my fridge because, as I've brought up, I thought I've told you guys this.
No.
But as I've brought up many times before, my brother has a problem eating my stuff. Like a real big problem. And I've pretty much have to accept the fact that if he does eat my stuff, I'll get very little repercussion from my mom. Like, it'll be like, oh, well, Melvin, like, why would you do that? Is what she's going to say. And I'm going to still be pissed and my food's still going to be gone. So I decided to take action and be proactive against it. And I ordered a lockbox that has a combination on it.
It's clear or it's like...
It's pink. He can't see what's inside. But he usually knows, like, what is inside or whatever. Like, I like a slice of cheesecake from... Like, I like a slice of cake from Cheesecake Factory right now. The chocolate tower cake. And I got home the other day and I put my entire slice that I hadn't touched in my lockbox. Even though Melvin got his own slice. Because even if Melvin is the type of person that he'll eat his whole slice or his whole thing of whatever he got in one day. Like, I've seen him go through an Edwards chocolate pie. Like, he'll eat half of that if my mom didn't cook dinner. And he's like, oh, well, I didn't eat dinner. That was my dinner. And he'll eat a whole pie. Like, or half a pie. And so I took my slice of cake and I put that in my lockbox. Because even if Melvin has his own serving, he'll still eat mine. And basically, I just have a lockbox in my fridge for any snack or treat that I have that needs to be refrigerated.
You need to get a mini fridge.
A mini fridge won't fit in my room. I have a mini fridge from when I thought I was going away to school. Oh. Debbie Downer. I pulled such a Debbie Downer moment the other day while I was at my boyfriend's mom's brunch. I didn't even realize it because we were talking about somebody who their granddad had told them was a great granddad, and they were like, "Oh, he's not old enough to be a great granddad. Like that's not even possible. His kid would have had a kid this age. Like that's not even possible." I was like, actually, the youngest mom in the world is like 5 or 6 years old. Like she became a mom when she was 5 or 6.
When you bring the too woke girl to the party, it's too woke.
Literally, it was like you just Debbie Down, just like this, like the skit from SNL, and it's oh my god, who's the actress that does it? I can't remember. Yeah, she's like, and then it's like Debbie Downer, and she's going like, like, and I did that on accident, and that's my bad. I wasn't even thinking when I said it. So yeah.
Actually,
interesting factoid. Okay, but that's my life.
Today's episode is very Christmassy.
Okay.
I just about the title of the episode. We're doing a naughty and nice list of all like the celebrities or people in pop culture that we decided that are either naughty or nice.
But I had a really hard problem thinking of naughty or nice people without going too far, because obviously we know who some real naughty people are this year. You know, like the annoying orange, like Sydney Sweeney. Like, of course, we know those people. But I don't want to talk too much about them because that's a downer, and that's not really what the podcast is about. Like Debbie Downer. Exactly. So instead, these are just a little bit more comical, and I really only have like one famous person. Everybody else is personally on my naughty list.
The first person on my naughty list isn't comical, but he deserves to be there. Like I put him on like a couple days ago when he was actively getting on my nerves.
I have like one. You guys will see how my list plays out. That's really it. You'll see it.
Who wants to go first? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay. The last time, guys, remember how she bullied me into still letting her go first?
Best 2 out of 3?
No, I already won. Okay, because remember she was like, "Oh, I only thought of this like how me going first." So on my nice list, I have Austin Butler. That's one of very few famous people on my list.
Austin Butler's name is said in every episode.
At this point, yeah, he's a nice person. I just think he's like, there's no way that I saw anybody interview him this year and the interviewer looked like they had a bad time. He brought me a smile watching. He brought them a smile doing it.
Darling. You wouldn't have a bad time talking to that gorgeous man.
I really hope that his reboot of Miami Vice with Michael B. Jordan, I really hope that plans out. You don't know how much I have riding on that.
Michael B. Jordan, Austin Butler,
Sebastian Stan.
It's gonna be a squirt fest.
I think she was gonna do that, guys. I didn't think that was gonna come out of her mouth. It feels like when she told us that she twerked when she was younger. Again, like that's not where I thought she was going with that. But she is also not wrong. This is how I'm talking for finding out that my dad watches the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh.
But let's not let that stop us from greatness. He does. Right. I'm sure he's not a consistent watcher.
Nope. No. I mean, he watched our newest one, so
hopefully that won't be a recurrent thing. That's not a view we need that bad. Everybody else watch I Need Your Numbers badly. My dad, no. My dad or really any man in my life. No.
Your brother, not your brother, your boyfriend, Avery.
He's cool because I mean, obviously, I'm myself around him. Obviously, I have no like barriers with how I talk to him. But everybody else, anybody that's ever changed my diaper, you put that phone down now.
Why don't you put the fucking phone down? Okay, Austin Butler.
Indeed. I just think he's a really nice guy, and I liked him. He brought me joy this year.
Okay, my first person, I probably should have looked up her name, but I'll probably put a picture of her in there. The lady who does the angel trees, who has like kind of like popularized it a little bit, made it a little more popular, and she also does like a lot of things. She does the angel tree. She's the one who like restocks her mini fridge in front for all her delivery drivers. Have you seen that?
I feel like I've seen multiple people do that. I don't know if I've seen this Christmas tree lady.
And then she also puts like the sticker decals of herself in like her bathroom.
I haven't seen that, but that sounds nice.
I love her. She was one of the girls who just went on like the Tripping with Tart. Have you seen that?
People taking a trip with Tart?
Yeah.
I think I saw one.
They went to...
Stop playing with your necklaces.
Oh, sorry. I don't know where they went. But she saw this, like, non-profit organization. They needed toys for kids. And she went and bought toys for the kids on her vacation.
Mm-hmm. That's so nice.
Literally. I'm like, I love you, girl.
You thought about other people while on vacay.
Literally.
I love that.
So that's my first nice person.
That's a good nice person to start off with. My next nice person is Lynn's makeup looks. I love that woman. I love her so much. She's the most precious person I've ever seen in this world. Recently, her whole family got sick around Thanksgiving, either right before or like the week after. And fellow survivor. Yeah. But her whole family got sick, so she obviously stayed home as a person should when they're sick. And she wanted to do angel trees, but right before she got sick, her local Walmart hadn't had the time to put them out. And
or just put the tree out. Hello.
Literally, but she went in there, she asked them for where they had trees or something, and they told her that they didn't have time, and she didn't have time to go back. Well, she didn't have the opportunity to go back because she had gotten sick, so she opened it up to her Instagram followers. She said she would still do angel trees if she found them at some point, but she opened it up to her followers. She asked for people to send in their wish list, and she's basically been clearing out everybody's. They're telling her like what kids they have. Even if you have a small list, she'll text you back and she'll be like, well, is there anything else you want to add? Like, I understand that this is stuff that you need, but I also want the kids to get, like, you and the kids to get stuff that you want or whatever. Like, she's so nice. Whenever she links stuff on her story or whatever, she'll be like, I make a profit off of this. If that makes you uncomfortable, don't click on it. She's just the sweetest, most innocent person ever. She doesn't show her kids on Instagram. She shows her dog. Her and her husband are adorable. Like, I just love Lynn. She's actually seen my story a few times, and it makes me scream every time I see it. Or she liked my comment. Yeah. Aww. When I thought TikTok was going away, I added her in my story telling her thank you for like her videos, and she was like, ugh, I already love you. I'm obsessed with you already. And I said yes, because she responded to my story. Aww. And it made my day. I love you, Lynn.
That's so cute.
I love her. Like, I will never skip over a Lynn's video. A Lynn's video gets my full attention, and I don't have to, like, put the 2 times on it. Like, I love it. I don't even do, like, the makeup looks that she does, but she's a ball of light.
What she do, like? I feel like, would I recognize her?
You might, depending on what side of Instagram or TikTok you are on. That was my foot and not a fart.
Oh, yes.
I quite literally love her.
Wow, that's so cute and nice. Mm-hmm. My next person, Sabrina Carpenter.
Well, yes.
For making man's best friend.
Well, yes.
I don't know if she's done anything, like, good, like, donated some money, but I do know that she made man's best friend, and I will be seeing her. We did
talk about Ice earlier this year. She brought Call on that.
Oh, yeah, she was one of those, like, the celebrities where the White House keeps using their songs to make these promotional, terrible-ass fucking videos about deporting people.
Yeah, and you have to say stop at some point for that.
SZA
I don't know why they would even think that. I don't even know why would you. There are obviously artists that support what ICE is doing right now, like, because of course there's always going to be dumbass people in every department in the world. Okay, so obviously there are songs and stuff that they could use. I don't know why the fuck you're trying to use this popular shit, trying to get it trending on the wrong side of history.
Like,
it's just not gonna happen.
Just use "We Are Charlie Kirk." Just use this for everything.
Literally, do justice by your man.
Like, come on, bro.
Stick by him. I don't know. My next person is gonna be Jimmy Fallon. I just love Jimmy Fallon. He seems like a really nice guy. His clips always bring me happiness, and it felt really reassuring to see Millie Bobby Brown.
Yes, I was about to say that.
Give him her bracelet.
He just started crying. I was like, aw.
Like, I feel like that really calls to how nice of a person that he is, and how he was able to make her feel safe in a time where I'm sure that was so rare, because the way she was sexualized, literally ridiculous. I've never seen a child look more like a child than Millie Bobby Brown looked like a child. Like, y'all are sick. So, yeah.
Glad she got someone.
Indeed, but her life has moved so fast. I was thinking that with her and with Haley Steinfeld, like, her and Haley Steinfeld are basically on this, well, different paths because different ages, but both of them have gone through so much change in the year, because Millie Bobby Brown, she was engaged for I don't know how long. I don't believe it will be longer than a year. Then she got married, and now she's a mom. Like, you went from being Millie Bobby Brown, now you're Millie, I can't remember what you changed
Millie Bonnie Bon Jovi.
Yeah, and then your mom. And Haley Steinfeld was engaged for a year to Josh Allen. She was Haley Steinfeld. Obviously, you have the choice to keep your maiden name, but like Haley Steinfeld, Haley Allen, and now you have a child on the way. Like, that's so many changes in 1 year. Like, I think I would pull my hair out.
Going through changes.
R.I.P. to Big Mouth. We're really gonna leave that back in this year. That's crazy. I'll miss you.
Oh, so Jimmy Fallon.
What else about him? Did you say also?
No.
Oh, okay. I just love Jimmy Fallon. His clips of voice make me feel happy. I think he's a really
like
nice
the talk show that I like see the most clips of that are actually entertaining by.
Jimmy Fallon really got me through my time while I was working at Six Flags. Like, when I was at work, I would literally just daydream about, like, at that point I wanted to be an actress. I would daydream about me, like, being on Jimmy Fallon and him asking me questions. Like, ugh, that's gonna be me one day. Like, we're gonna be on Jimmy Fallon one day.
We will be on Jimmy Fallon one day.
Sweetie, do not piss any of the wrong people off until we get there. Just wait.
Who, Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah, but I hope they never take him off the air. I really do love Jimmy Fallon.
Best to know in the next year we'll be on Jimmy Fallon.
Literally, we're gonna end the next year off like, hi guys, sorry we couldn't update this episode. Well,
we were on Jimmy Fallon.
Literally, but we would still have somebody updated, because if we're on Jimmy Fallon, we have assistants.
Right.
We have a team at that point.
Agents.
That's gonna
manager.
That's gonna be like paying taxes, but all over again.
It's okay.
That's gonna be insane. How would we be in charge of? It's gonna be fun, but like being in charge of somebody's paycheck, oof, baby.
That's what we have accountants for.
God, we really will need a whole team. Anywho,
my next person.
Naughty.
The Weeknd.
Oh.
The Weeknd, because I saw that he donated $4.2 million to Gaza.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Able. Show him how able you are. Get it.
I don't think I've ever seen The Weeknd.
Did you get it?
Do any.
Didn't you get my joke?
No, say it again.
I said, yeah, Able. Show him how able you are.
Right.
That's a good old knee slapper. She laughed, guys. That's
right.
Okay. Anywho.
But I've just never seen anything bad about The Weeknd besides when he was dating Selena Gomez. And that's it.
I don't ever really see nothing about The Weeknd.
Yeah, I don't really see nothing.
He don't really be in the media unless he want to be in the media.
When he had that movie, everyone's making fun of his acting.
Well, yes. So sometimes you really do have to know your lanes.
Well, yes.
You know who else I want to put in my nice? I want to put Ariana Greenblatt. Ariana Greenblatt just seems lovely. Her interview with CoverGirl, it made me love her more.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Ariana, you seem like such a sweetheart, and I can't wait for when we do meet, because I feel like we'll just be a group of best friends. I just love her. She's iconic. She is a year younger than us, or 2 years younger than us. That's still like friend appropriate groups, especially given that she has friends that are like 30, 40 something years old because of her job.
Yeah.
And you're working now. Do you have friends at work that are older than you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like my managers, but none of them are like 30. Or like in their 20s.
Oh wow. Very young, very thriving.
Very girl boss. 30, 40, and thriving.
Thriving. That's the quote. I've said it like 3 times today. That's the exact quote.
Oh, okay. Right. The last person on my nice list is Billie Eilish. Just because, like, I was thinking of her when she was on that panel or whatever, and she said, like, about the billionaires. Like, if you're a billionaire, why are you a billionaire?
Hell yeah.
Give your money away. Literally.
Like, there's no reason. There's
literally no ethical billionaire.
Well, yes. Unless you're Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, because she's like a billionaire. She's giving her money away. Yeah, she's giving it all away, which I love. Like, it's like a real life Molly from the show Loot, and I love it so much.
She's like giving all her money away. I saw James Cameron just became a billionaire.
Who's James Cameron? The guy from Avatar. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I would like to hope that he puts his money back into the world, especially with how much truth he's calling in for the Avatar movies. Yeah. My last nice person. Are you done with your last nice person? Okay, my last nice person is gonna be the professor that actually brought us together. Professor S, we love you. she's on our nice list because we had her class when we first met each other, and she helped us nurse our friendship. She didn't tell us to shut up too many times. She didn't give us the evil eye to be quiet. She still let us get paired together for group assignments. And she really encouraged us when we did tell her we wanted to do the podcast. And she helped us get to know people around campus a little bit. And she brought them into class to talk. And more recently, when one of the people on my naughty list crossed me, she told me that she would do anything to get me, she told me that, well, not anything, I mean, she has boundaries, but she told me that she would help me walk that stage at graduation, and that if the person who was on my naughty list was the only thing that was going to hold me back, that she wouldn't let that happen. And that made me feel really safe at that point. And especially getting her validation of her being on my side, it made me feel really like I wasn't losing my mind. Because that teacher really, I'm not crying, oh. For the people that aren't watching, that sounds very odd for me to just say that, but yeah, I love her. She's a really nice person.
The illest
the biggest to ever do it.
Exactly.
She's also really just a really nice person.
She was really nice. So that's all for the nice list.
Yeah, now to the people who crossed us.
Now to the naughty body who need a spanking.
She was trying. I feel like you're trying so hard not to curse right there. Like you were trying so hard not to say bitches.
You need a spanking. Don't worry, I'll give it to you. Anyway, who was my person? Who goes?
Don't worry, I'll give it to you. Is kind of insane. When you're talking about it.
You're right.
I just want the record to show that I won that, but you can go first.
My first person on my naughty list, who I put on there a week ago when I remembered about this episode and that we should have been getting ready for it, and he was ruining his legacy last week, Quentin Tarantino. His ass said Paul Dano was a terrible actor. He said Matthew Lillard was a bad actor, which, what are we saying here? And then he said he lives in Israel and he loves it there. I'm like,
Quentin Tarantino, where are you leaving from? What ethnicity are you?
Like,
why are you in business that does not concern you?
Sir.
At the end of the day, you really could have made it home scot-free. You're so close to death.
And he's so ugly. You know what Quentin was?
Isn't that the guy who had a baby and he's like 78 or something?
No. He looks so fucking ugly.
How do you even spell Quentin?
Quin.
Quin. Okay. See, that's how you... There we go. Okay. Yeah, Quentin Tarantino is ugly. That's a very stuck-up face.
Where is he from?
Tennessee.
Fucking Tennessee.
Quentin, you need to shut up sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only movies he got is what? Kill Bill, Pulp Fiction.
Only movies, and they're literally classics that will ring true forever.
Who gives a fuck? Fuck you, Quentin Tarantino.
Okay.
I think he did Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I don't give a fuck.
He did do that.
And the Django. Oh, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Fuck.
The distinct hatred.
Like, fuck you. Fuck. That's for you,
Fuck
Quentin Tarantino.
You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out. Okay.
Oh. Okay, first starting person. Let's
My
go.
first person is Julia Fox for 2 reasons this year. For the first one, when she did Him and she was doing that press tour and she talked over Marlon, girl, you were trying to make a joke and trying to answer for a person who they didn't even ask you, because they asked Marlon, like, well, something about, like, what's a good man, or, like, toxic masculinity, or something about what's masculine or whatever. And then Julia decided to crack the same joke that she had been cracked and tried to butt in and give her answer, and nobody was responding to it, yet she kept going. Girl,
embarrassing.
Literally, if you don't get that laugh the first time, I promise you, we heard you, nobody thought it was funny. You pick your shoulder up and you keep it going. Okay? And then the second time is for Halloween, when she dressed up as Jackie Kennedy in the outfit that she wore after her husband was killed. girl, no. I shouldn't even have to say no, because Jackie Kennedy is such an iconic woman. Like, you literally could have jumped any of her other outfits and that would have been acceptable. But that one, no. Like, just no. Your mom should have popped your hand a lot more when you were a kid, because you shouldn't have even had time to give that idea grace. And then she tried defending it.
Like, how do you even come up with that?
She said the reason why was because it was such an iconic outfit and it showed how strong Jackie was, that she had handled so much or whatever, or something like that. I don't know, whatever type of bullshit. But I feel like I could have gotten behind her if it was marketed a different way. Like, if you were able to say, like, look how uncomfortable it makes you to see a white woman uncomfortable in today's society, and yet you won't give notice to these other types of people who are going through similar pain, like, who are going through so much worse than this. If you try to make it into that type of moment, I could have got behind you. But you made it into a prissy white girl thing, and I can't. I simply could not.
I just feel like everyone during, like, the Halloween time is just so insensitive to everything.
Literally.
They just care about the look. They just want the pictures. That's all.
They just want to tell somebody, I want to wear that, and then it's like, oh, well, sure, and nobody actually does their research, because there's no reason why in 2025 you should be dressing up as somebody who has done a murder, who has been a victim of murder.
Bitches was dressing up as Charlie Kirk with a neck shot out. Like,
no, you should not be. Like, fuck that man.
Like, fuck him, but like,
entirely fuck that man. Fuck his family. But come on now, like, that just makes you into an asshole. You should not be dressing up as no indigenous person. You should not be dressing up as no skeleton, and you're doing it in the way that, like, Day of the Dead. Like, there's just certain things you just don't do, you know. And I shouldn't have to explain that to you, because if I see a white person and they're dressed up in, like, 2000, like, if I see a white person they're dressed up like a black person, like, in an insensitive way, fuck you, ho. Like, I really do have to fuck you up now, because you're not even doing it in a way that serves a purpose, you know. Yeah. Like, a white person should not be dressing up as Lil' Kim for Halloween.
No, for real though. Like,
you could have chose somebody else.
You got Britney Spears.
let's stick to that. You know, I shouldn't see a white person and they're rocking Queen Latifah and her UNITY outfit. Like, UNITY. I need you to chill. You know, in that era where she was wearing all, you guys know what I mean. The
jerseys.
Literally, I need you to chill. Just like white men can't jump. You know, Woody Harrelson.
You got white chicks. Dress up as a white chick. You want to be black, but still want to be white. White chicks is right there for you.
Exactly. But yeah, your next naughty person?
My next naughty person, I think, is Shauna from Yellow Jackets. When I was watching Yellow Jackets, she was irritating me bad, even in the past timeline and the present timeline. She was irritating me so bad when she was like, where the fuck is Natalie?
When she was like, what?
Where the fuck is Natalie?
Yeah. Shauna irritated me so bad because, like, I can't really remember the last season of Yellow Jackets and what Shauna did to piss me off. But no, actually I can. Shauna, and when she killed the guy who she was sleeping with or something, and she made that whole thing out of proportion.
Because she was crazy.
Shauna. When you're sleeping with your best friend's boyfriend, and you got married to him, but you came back home after your best friend died out in the woods.
Didn't even check on her when she went outside to go. Was she being dramatic? Yes. Could you have checked on her? Yes.
Please.
When they killed off the coach.
Yeah.
And then they found a way to go home the next day. Like, oh God.
I have to rewatch Yellow Jackets before it comes back out.
What is the next season coming out?
I don't know. I know this next season is the last season.
Leaving the show really fucked them up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really messed them up. I feel like the final person alive is gonna be Mitzi.
No, the last person, them killing off Van is gonna ruin my whole mood this next season. Killing off Van is gonna be a horrible mistake, but this is gonna be their last season anyway. So
sad.
Yeah.
I need Interview with a Vampire to come out though. Oh my God.
Lestat.
I will be rewatching. I wanted to rewatch it right after I finished it.
I can see that. There's certain shows that do that to me.
Like, my daughter was my sister, was my throw pillow when he wouldn't look at me kindly. Lestat. Okay. Who's next naughty person?
My next naughty person is going to be... My next naughty person is actually going to be Scarlett Johansson, because I'm seeing that she's sticking up for Woody Allen again. And, homegirl, I can't tell you this kindly enough. I need you to shut your fucking trap. Okay? She's over here talking about something my mom told me to stick up for what I believe in and da-da-da-da. girl, you believe in this man is nice even though he married his stepdaughter? Like, how do you justify that? You have a child.
That's like saying, oh, he's nice to me, but he beat up another girl.
Do you not have a child right now? Is Colin not a step? I think Colin is a stepdad to one of her kids. I think she had a kid from a previous relationship. So, literally, that would be so weird, right? If your child's stepfather married them. Like, that's insane. You can't justify that in any way, shape, or form. And he didn't even meet her when she was legal. He met her when she was like 13 or something, because I think she was adopted by her mom. And then she married Woody Allen or something like that. But either way.
So weird and nasty.
And who is specifically asking Scarlett Johansson for her thoughts on Woody Allen? She keeps saying it like somebody
she's bringing it up on her own.
She keeps saying it like somebody is specifically asking. Because I feel like I see a headline like that. I feel like I've seen it for like the last 2 years or something like that. I don't know.
Let's talk about Woody Allen.
Like, perhaps. And she's like, I'll work with them again.
When's the last time Woody Allen was even in headlines? Let's be serious right now. No one gives a fuck.
Nobody cares. Nobody thinks about Woody Allen anymore. Y'all need to get that old-timey Hollywood shit out of your head. After Annie Hall, what else do I know about Woody Allen?
Is Woody Allen a director, actor? What is he?
He was a director, I believe, and I think he might have acted.
Tarantino.
And Woody Allen.
Here.
I mean, he might have been in Annie Hall, but I know he was a part of it. But either way, yeah. Girl, you need to shut that trap about that man.
She about to ruin her legacy too, just like Quentin Tarantino.
Literally, girl, you got that husband of yours on SNL. He's funny lately. I love his skit, and
he's funny lately.
I don't mean that Colin isn't funny, but like Weekend Update has never been for me. It's just like unless they bring on other people from the cast on the Weekend Update.
I only like their jokes back and forth at the end of the season.
It's never for me. It's Avery's favorite part, but I simply can't.
Of what?
Of SNL, his favorite part is always the Weekend Update, and it's never.
I don't like the Weekend Update. I like when they like do the roast of each other.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, yeah.
And they write each other's jokes.
My next evil person is Sanaya.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Because she got me sick back in August. That's the only reason why.
That's nice. That's the only reason why.
And she doesn't post on our clips page.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I've also pushed Dayton quite a few times this year. I think I've pushed you. I know I've not been my nicest. I definitely deserve to be on somebody's naughty list, so I get it. The next person that I have on here is my Airbnb host from January. That bitch got us for like $400 or something. I don't know. But like hundreds of dollars for some mud on the ground that you didn't even try to clean up, that you claimed that you needed. That you claimed that you needed to get professionally cleaned. You didn't even try to Lysol wipe it. You charged us all this money for trash that had been literally piled, like literally have been packaged up. Nothing was gonna stink or anything. There was no food in there, and they had been back to the room by the end of the day where we had checked out. Like, that's how quickly they had messaged us about this. And you charged us an arm and a leg for some ruined sheets from Hair or Die that I know you got from IKEA, bitch. I know you got from IKEA. Okay, and it wasn't even the comforter that was ruined. It was like a pack of $30 sheets. So shut the fuck up. Okay, they really pissed me off. That caused me a lot of stress and torment.
This story was like set out. I added pictures into it, like in the beginning of our podcast.
Like, it was ridiculous. I'm just trying to have a nice time in Puerto Rico, my first trip in years, and here this bitch go.
Puerto Rico.
But aside from that, it was a great trip, and from when I felt like I was dying during half of it. I also want to say that I also ruined my legs during that trip because my legs really gave out on me after that first night of drinking, and they decided they wanted to die on me for the next couple of days because my legs hurt so bad I could not walk like the next day. They felt so weak. So yeah.
Get up. Stand up.
Literally, I got low too many times the night before, and they said, "You're done. You're done."
The bag of sweatpants with the
Reeboks with the straps.
I'm running, get up and booty and slap. Okay, my next evil person is Nicki Minaj.
Ooh.
Nicki Minaj is having a bad run, and she has for the past 3 years.
I don't know what's going on with her mentally. You just need to another person that just needs to shut up.
She needs to get off social media and go to rehab.
You need to get a divorce.
This is like the type of bad stuff where you come back and like you leave the internet for 6 months and you come back a Jesus freak.
Like what you call it? Who is it? Like Black China?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Fucking what's her new name?
I don't remember her legal government name. Yes, I don't know.
Something like that.
Something like that.
That's how Nicki Minaj is going to be in the next 2 years, I promise you. She's going to be like, Jesus first, God saved me, la la la. She's going to be in some type of religious psychosis.
But she's also still not going to get a divorce from her husband because she probably really doesn't believe in divorce.
Yeah, most of the... I don't want to, like... Never mind. We're not going to go there.
She was going to get canceled. You were going to say something based off of... Where is she from again? Where's Nicki Minaj from?
Not where she's from, but, like, the religious aspect of, like...
Oh, people. Yes.
Yeah. Like, you want to be God this, God that, but you're married to a sex offender who can't be in the park. But anyway.
Did you see that video when it was like a priest and he was talking about when somebody was molesting their child came to them and they confessed, and he was like, and he went to the church, he went to like look at the books or something for their church, he went to go ask for advice to kind of figure out how to handle the situation, and they basically told them that he wasn't liable for it. Like, they told the reverend or the pastor that he wasn't or the priest, I don't know, but they told him that he wasn't liable for what he had heard. He didn't have to report it to anybody. He could literally just send the molester up right on his way. And instead of doing that, he said, well, I'm going to give you, you're not allowed to leave my site, and you're either going to call your family and tell them, like, you're going to report yourself and go to prison, or I'm going to call them. And he was like, well, can I call my family? Can I do that? And he said, yes, you can call them. You're going to stay right here in front of me while you do it. And then he had that man turn himself in. And he left religion after that, I think, because he realized that the church was just trying to protect itself rather than protect the child. So, wow. Yeah.
At least we have some good people in the church.
Literally, because imagine somebody else heard that and they were just like, well, a couple Hail Marys, you're good.
But Nicki Minaj, between her beefing with every rap girl ever and to her becoming a Trump supporter, you saw that?
I did not see that she was a Trump supporter.
Yeah,
I think I did see that. I did see that.
She's making nice tweets about JD Vance. She's made terrible tweets about trans kids. I'm like, Nicki, no. First off, no one's asking about your political opinion.
Literally, I need y'all to stop telling me things I didn't ask for.
No one's looking out for you, Nicki. Like,
you need to talk to your PR team. Shut the fuck up.
She probably doesn't have one.
Ugh.
Nicki Minaj is the last person to have a PR team.
I would hate if she was my client and I had to try to stop her from her own self. That would piss me off.
Like, her managers and agents probably hate her ass.
I would tape mittens on her hands. Mittens. You're not touching that phone. It's like a child that keeps trying to stuff their fist into their mouth. Literally. No, sweetie. It's for your own good.
Child who keeps trying to stick their finger into the outlet, the socket.
Literally just has a fork.
Literally.
I like the shock. It made me feel warm. So the next person on my naughty list is the Cowardly Lion from Wicked. You were such a hater. You were such a do-nothing loser. Okay, and I'm really...
Cowardly Lion.
Yeah, but he was such a little bitch, and I can't wait for you to see it and agree with me on how much of a little bitch he was. And I'm really happy that while I watched it, I was able to forget that he was voiced by Coleman Domingo, because that would have made me throw up in my mouth, because I really do love him, but God, do I hate that lion. I really hate that lion. I also want to say that I did like his, another nice person, I'm sorry, because this is late, but Glenn Powell. Glenn Powell was also a really nice person this year. I enjoyed Glenn Powell.
What has he done to make him a nice person?
I just love him. I feel like I'm seeing a lot more of his personality this year in his interviews. He seems such a sweetheart.
He worked with Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, you can't help what we work with. We all thought that Sydney Sweeney was like, most people thought Sydney Sweeney was like, at that point. We didn't know how racist she was at that when that movie came out.
You're gonna watch Euphoria when it comes out?
Yeah, I'm so mad. I'm gonna watch it. I don't know if I'll watch it on HBO Max, because then that's putting money in her pocket. But
barely.
Yeah, but it's like Sydney Sweeney. I just hate that I know she's gonna get so much showtime, because it's gonna be so hard liking Cassie without thinking, I just want this bitch to shut up.
Cassie isn't even a likable character anyway.
Cassie is a likable character, but I've said before that on Euphoria, I can't fully hate anybody on there because they tell you why they're like that. Like, I understand why you did what you did, and while I can't fully justify it, I understand how your brain works, so I get why you would. I understand why that wouldn't be the lowest of the low to you, or why you could be manipulating and doing that, or whatever reason.
Too woke of an answer.
My bad. Shut up. Shut up. That's on me. That's on me trying to see the good in other people. But I also tried to stand up for Sydney Sweeney. So sometimes I really do just need to shut up. Because I did try to stand up for her for a really long time. Like, guys, she can't help that she has big boobs. She can't help it that that's all you see. What?
Child, anyway, so...
Like, I was trying to stand up for her for the longest. Cause I was like, guys, she can't help it that she has big boobs. She's probably thinking that these stylists are going to do right by her. And then they just keep putting her in outfits that don't fit or something. Like, I'm sorry.
Now they put her in MAGA outfits.
She just looks like more of a Republican every day. And I just think, how did we not see it? I'm so ashamed of her. I'm so ashamed that I ever was like, I'm sorry. Like, guys, shut up. Sydney Sweeney's not a bitch. Stop calling her a bitch just because, like... No, you should have been calling her a bitch. I'm sorry.
That's what you could get for defending a white woman.
Literally. I should shut my ass up. She's blonde with blue eyes and big tits.
She doesn't need no defending.
Literally. The cards were dealt a nice hand to her from the jump. From the jump.
That sounds like Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Sometimes I like saying certain... I don't even think about it like that. I think
29?
29? I think about Lola Scumpy. Like, what you call it? I think of, from Big Mouth, I think of Lola when I say words like that. Like, when she was like...
No!
Literally. When she was eating her perfume, she's like, spritz, chomp, chomp.
Lady Gaga said no!
Lola Scumpy. I love Lola. I miss you, Lola. Okay, so my next person that I'm going to be talking about is going to be Professor Papperman, because he reminds me of Neville Papperman, who was a disgraceful little shit. Miserable little shit, you know?
Yeah, if you guys were here in like the beginning of our podcast, he used to
piss me off. Another professor that really brought me and Jaden together in the hatred for them, you know? That's really where we reunited. And it feels so good. We took this class when we first started the podcast. Yes. So he was a professor that really had it out for me from the jump. Like, I don't know what I did. If you guys could see me in class, I'm really a kiss ass. Like, I'll answer all the questions. I'll try to talk to you. Like, you know, if we're on voice, like we're on a Zoom call or whatever, because we couldn't make it in the building, I'll still be a kiss ass because I feel bad that you're looking at a bunch of empty screens or something, or nobody's answering your questions, nobody's talking, nobody's being active in the chat. Like, I try to make teaching easier on the teachers. Like, I'm not a bad student. So this little shit really tried to manipulate me, tried to gaslight me into thinking that I was a poor student. He is talking about how he told me I never turned in my homework, or like I always turned it in late. I turned in one late assignment, and my Canvas had fell on me. Like, it decided that it didn't want to finish uploading my assignment, so it looked like I didn't even finish it, even though I turned it in late. And literally he tried to make me feel so bad about it, because even though like everybody in here be turning in their work late, but I don't, because he tried to make it seem like such a big deal at the beginning, like, oh, I'm not accepting any late work, it's not going to get accepted, there are no acceptances. Like, if a teacher tells me they're hard rules, then I'm going to do right by them every time, or I'm not even going to try to ask for another chance, like, because I understand that's how you do it. He did that. He also tried to call me out a bunch of times in front of the students. Everybody could tell he didn't like me. He would get irritated with me if I just drank my water, and he was like, oh, I'm making so much noise. And it's just like, it's just my bracelets that I always wear moving, and they weren't even moving a whole bunch, or they weren't even hitting my water bottle so much.
He was just finding reasons to complain about her.
He was literally just irritated with my presence, but would also get mad if I didn't show up to class. Because then he tried to tell me when I came to class late or something that, oh, I can't be doing that, and I see a lot of practice, I see a lot of good in you, whatever, and then proceeded to judge me for the rest of the year and treat me like shit. And this was also, he wasn't a good professor because he also would never grade his work on time. He didn't update his grades regularly, so you couldn't tell where you stood in his class. He would give us exams, and there was no prep time for real on the exams, because he would give us a partial study guide. Who gives out a partial study guide?
Yeah.
Who gives out a partial study guide? And he also was like, he gave us a partial study guide, and he was also, our exams would literally be like 30 minutes, and it would have 30 questions or something on it. Like, you would have no time to really think about your answers. He would go over the same lesson like 4 times, and it was literally unnecessary. Like, the whole class just felt like Captain Obvious. And there was nothing really to learn in there. And it sucks because I think that if he really wanted to deviate from the curriculum, he definitely could have, because he had real life experience. He just wasn't open to showing like a more complicated part of the class. He kept talking down to us like we were high schoolers. Yeah,
he kept saying like he's the type of teacher who go over the same thing over and over and over again.
And we all understand it. Like, we all obviously have at least a high school education because we're all literally taking college level classes, and you're talking to us like we're kindergartners. Like, let's be so serious. And then he also would change, like, what was okay with different students. Like, certain students, he would be perfectly fine with turning in late work. Certain, like, remember the time we did a project, and there was one guy, and he interviewed twins, and he thought that was such a genius idea, and he enjoyed the whole interview for whatever reason. And then he watched somebody else's interview, and he critiqued it for the same things that this other guy he praised. Like, oh, well, I love that you already knew that, like, you really reused your resources. What he told the guy with the twins. He was like, I love this gimmick or whatever, da-da-da-da. But the same girl who interviewed somebody that she knew, he was like, oh, well, they're going easy on you. He even tried to tell Professor S that when I interviewed her for a project that she was trying to go easy on me for my grading for my project because he saw one thing that I did wrong. And I think it was in how I addressed it or something, or how I asked one specific question. And he got irritated with me, and he like basically snapped on her and told her that I didn't deserve the highest score that she gave me. And it didn't make any sense. And she could really tell that he was taking out that anger on me. And she was like, if the teacher doesn't like you, the student shouldn't be able to tell that. And everybody in that class knew that he didn't like me. It was quite literally obvious. He could not keep it to himself.
It was very unprofessional.
I wanted to literally drill a freaking bit. I would literally be pulling my hair out when class was ending, and he would continue going on. I was literally looking at Jaden like, if I don't leave this room, I'm going to scream and lose my shit.
And then when he would call you after class, I'm like, bruh.
He knew I didn't like him. I knew he didn't like me. It was bad all around. Hated that teacher. And Jaden says she's done with her naughty list, so I'm just going to put out some of my honorable mentions. Delaware State, you know what you did. The person who scammed my mom out of Christmas pajamas. Because even though I told her it looked like a scam, she went along with it with her nice, like, loyal, faithful heart. Did they do it, like, online? It was a site or something, and I told her that, oh, this is probably fake because the prices were ridiculously low, and she was like, no, Snipe, it'll be fine. You're just trying to stop me from getting a good deal or whatever. And then she ordered it, and still no Christmas pajamas have arrived, and she can't track them. Or, like, last month. And no Christmas pajamas have come, and now I don't know if we're going to have Christmas pajamas this year because we'd have to find everybody's size. And yeah, that person.
What was her total?
I don't know. She bought like pajamas. We're only 3 people and my dog. I think she even got our dog matching Christmas pajamas. So I don't know how much it was, but it was definitely like the pajamas were like maybe $10 for each of us, or less than $10 for each of us. And that's a really good deal.
She could have ordered something on Shein or something like.
Literally, she could have actually gone on Temu, like, girl. But
that's hilarious, actually.
They love a deal. They love a nice link. And that's it for today.
Guys, that's it. That was our naughty and nice list for the year. Are there probably more naughty people? Yes. Are there more nice people? Of course.
I would hope so.
But that is it for today's episode, guys. If you thought some of our nice people were naughty, let us know. If some of our naughty people were nice, you're stupid. Once again, I'm your host, Jaden.
I'm your host, Anaya.
And this has been an episode of the Escapism Podcast.
Love you guys.
See you guys next week. End of the year special.
I hope you enjoyed your Christmas. Or you will enjoy your Christmas.
It's Monday. It's the 22nd. Christmas is on Thursday.
Ooh, make your cookies.
Ooh,
check that list twice.
Everyone.
Light that fireplace.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Escapism over the fireplace. Sanaya nipping at your toes.
I I wouldn't do that, but I don't even, that startled me. Like, I don't even, okay, guys. Escapism is on the fireplace. It's warm outside. It's snowing. Imagine that. The song is on. We're on the TV. I don't know.
And we're making you laugh.
Exactly.
I'm
not nipping at your toes.
Sanaya's nipping at your toes.
I'm not nipping at your toes. Jaden's licking your ear or something. I don't know.
Well, that's a bit sensual. Like, anyway, bye guys. Love you.
Love you.